Welcome to the Conscience YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, like this video, share this video with your friends, and go watch some more videos after you're done watching this one. There's lots of stuff going on this channel, like Tuesday Patreon shows, Wednesday Between the Bars podcast, Thursday, Friday Reaction Radio. Subscribe and enjoy the show. What is up, everybody? We are here. Josh is not here yet. I'm kind of worried about him, to be honest. So he's going to be here shortly, hopefully. If not, I'm sure I'll hear from him. We're listening to Alip. Hi, everybody. Thank you for being here. We're going to get into the news at the end of the podcast. But I figured we'd start off the day with celebrating Alip. This one's called Kupu. Kupu, Melly G instrumental solo guitar cover. We're going to listen to that. First, I'm going to read you a poem, though. This one is called The Guilty. My brainwaves have darkened. My perception's amiss. I've been getting zero gratitude from a passionate kiss. I'd leave you all now, but I've so much to do. I'm trying to celebrate all the shit I've been through. Fuck. The damn baggage. The trailing black songs. Accentuated focus on a life of done wrongs. There is something I've been waiting to announce to you all. I'm sick in my skull and have goodness withdrawal. I miss being pure. I detest this old soul. I want to be naive and set some shameless goals. On a quest to find treasure, I've sacrificed few. It's the ones I've discarded who I wish I still knew. Okay, this one is Kupu. Kupu. Hopefully Josh joins us soon. That would be ideal. Let's get into some Alip, everybody. Man tap. Man tap. Oh, he's getting into some harmonics, is he? Wow. Reminds you of like medieval times at a castle or something, you know? It's crazy. Does it remind you of like an old medieval castle? Like Rapunzel and shit? Wow. Just when you think he's gonna take it easy, he fucking shreds. It almost sounds like a celebration, like a trip. Like I'm thinking like medieval wedding, you know, like a wench married a king. Can someone tell me what his hat says too? Uda, Mandi, Kola Gaperkana, Siam Aja. What does that mean? I mean, he never ceases to amaze me. By the way, I heard from Josh, everybody. Josh is going to be here any minute. I didn't send him the link by accident. But Alip, I had like real like white horse with dress on it in a big white braid, and the horse's braid is just flying, and they got this like what do you call it? Those things they tow? Not what do you call it when they tow the queen in the what is it, like a trailer? It's like a trailer, but it's not. What do you call that? I forget what it's called. Carousel? No. A carriage? Yeah, carriage. So the white horse with the braid and the carriage and the princess going to marry the king. Or no, wait. The princess is the king's daughter, so that wouldn't work. Going to marry the prince. The princess going to marry the prince. Anyway, it was real medieval. I'm surprised. I wonder if Alip Ba Ta has ever been considered for like soundtracks or anything. Because I mean, imagine he did like a ballad, like a movie track. Imagine seeing Alip Ba Ta like do the entire music for a movie. That's a great idea, Alip. You should really get into that. Imagine like just like film music, like a film track. That'd be sick. That'd be sick as hell. All right, guys, Josh is going to get here soon. That was Kupu, Melly G instrumental solo guitar cover. This one is called Hoarseness. Ghoul and goblins. I'm filled with toxins. I ate too many shroom. Oh, that's not appropriate. We shouldn't read that one. This one's called The Game. I felt a funeral in my brain. His death brought much pain. He was naked on a mule and got smoked by a train. He was on the border of New Morocco and Spain. The train to get off, he needed a crane. He was feeding off nothing but dirty water and grains. His old white shirt, it was littered with stains. Before he got killed, he was taking his aim at a tiny little pack of some small bird game. I felt a funeral deep inside my foul brain. It's funny how a man can become machine's prey so easily. So easily. Okay, guys, Josh is going to be here momentarily. Let's get into the next one. Welcome to the Conscience YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, like this video, share this video with your friends, and go watch some more videos after you're done watching this one. There's lots of stuff going on this channel, like Tuesday Patreon shows, Wednesday Between the Bars podcast, Thursday, Friday Reaction Radio. Subscribe and enjoy the show. What is up, everybody? This is the Ancient Millennials. I'm here. I'm without my partner in crime, Josh, my best friend, Josh Courtleaf. He's going to be here shortly, any minute, actually. I'm probably going to delay this reaction a little bit because he's probably going to be on very soon. Kiss the Rain. Yeruma cover by Alip Ba Ta. Kiss the Rain, Yeruma. There he is, Josh. Perfect timing, bro. Perfect timing. Just in time for the next reaction.
Nice.
You only missed one. I sorry, buddy. I thought I sent you the link, but I guess I just sent you an email saying let's get a viral one without the link.
Yeah, and then I don't know. Maybe I thought. I don't know what I thought. I didn't get the link, so it kind of slipped my mind for a bit.
Right.
And
right.
then
well, we're here.
Text and we're good to go though.
Yeah, no, it's all good, dude. And we got some serious Canadian news to cover too.
Nice.
There's a lot of shit going down in Canada right now, dude.
Yeah, there is.
But we'll get down to that eventually. This one is called Kiss the Rain. How the hell are you, buddy? What's going on?
Doing pretty good. Not too much is going on, but yeah.
Anything new? Nothing exciting?
I can't think of anything right now.
No, well, I got the food truck is really well on the way. Eh? That's what's going on. We'll talk about that after the song. Yeah. But let's get into Kiss the Rain by Yeruma. I'm going to read you a poem now to my books. You can buy my books on the internet. Mantap, Alip Ba Ta. Mantap, Alip Ba Ta. This one's called Try to Be Clean. You obviously don't know what anxiety means. Alone in a world full of options like trees. One way you suffer, and the other you scream. Don't ever follow the perceptional beams. Perception, the defect. Assumption, the reflect. Corruption is lasting, corroding your team. Is this a bad dream? My dread's overwhelming. The quest to find peace is always so telling. Walk nimble and costly. This dirt trail is mossy. Try to be honest, and try to be clean. Kiss the rain. Kiss the Rain. Get in touch with nature. Kind of goes well with the song. Let's get into Yeruma cover. Oh, I recognize this. Kiss the Rain. he's got the little violin in the back too.
Pretty cool.
Oh, that was him playing that violin sound with that thing
No.
on his knee. Yeah, it was. Watch this. Look, he sets it down. He sets it. That's him. Watch this hand. I thought he was playing to a violin track.
That's crazy.
That's insane. Wow, he's so smooth, man. I think I'm getting warmed up for the news, bro. I like listening to music before I get into the news because the news this week is so bad. I think it's just so bad. So
It is so bad. If we're going to talk about it, I think we're going to talk about namely like what's going on in Saskatchewan and stuff like that.
Yeah, and who knows where they are now? But we'll get into that in the news section. I'm still not warmed up yet. I need on the ancient millennials. I got to put a bit of time into music and getting my brain ready to interact with the news headlines. That's why I like this show because it's like news, but we're also hanging out. You know.
Exactly.
And I missed you, bro. I got to get back to Ontario sometime.
Dude, it sucked that your suspension was like not just a week, but seemed to go longer.
Yeah. So what happened? Okay. So what happened with the strike is they gave me a strike, and then they said that I acknowledged I got the strike on the 26th. They sent me an email. I acknowledged the strike. I appealed it. It got declined. So then I was suspended from the 26th on. But they tried to send me an email saying that I acknowledged it on the 29th. So that would have made it Tuesday that my band would have been up. So I would have missed this show and tomorrow's Patreon show. But then I sent them an email because once you get like a ticket, you're connected with someone pretty quickly. You can get information back and forth pretty quick. And there's two people dealing with me now. And this one girl named Coral and this other guy named Fergus. Coral and Fergus have been helping me from YouTube. Shout out to those guys. But so I took a screenshot of me replying to the email acknowledging the strike, and it said like, what the hell? This should have been up on Sunday. So sure enough, they appealed. They looked at that and said he's right. He did reply to this on the 26th. We were wrong. So my band is up. I just can't talk about gender and I can't talk about COVID. Okay, those are the two things. Not too bad. I can deal with that.
So it wasn't just a stupid.
No, there was no strikes regarding gender for me. It was just a stupid joke that I made in your video for your coffee. But I figure those are the two really sensitive things these days.
Right.
You know, so I'm just going to stay away from them entirely.
Dude, like they explained to you that even a joke breaks the rules.
Yes, dude. They've sent me like 3 huge emails. Maybe at the end of the show, I'll go through it, and we'll do a little segment on my recent strike, and I'll kind of I'll know what I'll do. So you got a YouTube strike. This is what to expect. Okay. Anyway, kiss the rain, dude. Very, very chill soon. Very, get me in the mood. I mean, I know we got an intense second half of the show coming up, but I'm feeling like I'm ready for it. This one's called... Ooh, I got to make them appropriate on Alip days. This one is called Newfound Reverence. Forgiveness is intelligence. Compassion is sublime. Reverence, the newest thing. All it takes is time. Forgive me as I talk to you and look into your eyes. Forget the past and look to light. Let's focus on our lives. We've all been saturated in a world of deadly lies. Our minds are weak. Our souls are crushed. The world will hear our cries. Read this poem and think about the people whom you hate. Let's focus on what can be done to wipe the cleanest slate. Just forgive people, man. Forgive people. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Live, let live, let live. Let's get into the next one. Welcome to the Conscience YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, like this video, share this video with your friends, and go watch some more videos after you're done watching this one. There's lots of stuff going on this channel, like Tuesday Patreon shows, Wednesday Between the Bars podcast, Thursday, Friday Reaction Radio. Subscribe and enjoy the show. Okay, so this is a short one, but I wanted to do it because Goosebumps. You remember Goosebumps? It was that, what was it, Nickelodeon kind of like kid. It's like the kids' version of X-Files, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Did we kind of miss that though? Are we a little old for Goosebumps?
Yeah, I'm a little bit old for that. I remember watching my younger siblings watch that.
Yeah, Goosebumps. Yeah, me too. I don't remember watching it, but I was like, by the time I heard of Goosebumps, I was already getting tripped out on X-Files and Outer Limits.
Yeah, I was 13. I was watching X-Files, and the show that came on after called like Millennium or Millennium.
Yeah, Millennium. Yeah, with the old dude, old dude. Yeah, who's the FBI agent or the CIA agent? Yeah, dude. Millennium, Outer Limits, and X-Files were the best sci-fi shows for our age. Oh, so good, dude. And I think actually Netflix has all the X-Files on it now or something. You can get all the X-Files somewhere. One of these streaming services. Yeah.
Dude, Amazon has Unsolved Mysteries.
Oh, Unsolved Mysteries.
Yeah,
and that's actually a really good story because the host of that show, I believe his son was abducted and killed.
Really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Unsolved Mysteries. That's why, like, oh no, wait, no, that wasn't that
America's Most Wanted.
Yeah, America's Most Wanted. That's right, America's Most Wanted. Yes, Unsolved Mysteries. Now I remember Unsolved Mysteries. Oh yeah, that guy's classic. That guy was built for that role.
Had no personality whatsoever.
No, he's
tonight.
But he was perfect for it. He was perfect for it. It was like he was born for that show. To be honest.
You myself. Unsolved.
I gotta find out what that guy's name is right now.
Unsolved. Fox. Not Fox. It's like Rex. It's not Rex Murphy. That's a Canadian guy. But it's something super like Rex Murphy or.
Oh, I keep on fucking hitting the wrong button. Okay. Unsolved Mysteries host. Robert Stack. Robert Stack.
Who is the name ever?
Raymond Burr was the Unsolved Mysteries original host. And Raymond Burr, I'm not sure what his name is. Robert Stack was the second guy.
Robert Stack is the guy I know.
Yeah, he did it for almost 15 years, since 87.
Yeah.
Since 87 he did Robert Stack. What a name that is. All right, let's get into the news pretty soon, guys. This one's called One More Dance. I love you so much and I want you to stay. Please don't you leave me, I need you today. I fucking hate it so much when you have to go away. You take my blue skies and you turn them bright gray. I know you want to leave me, but at least let me pray. Give me one more minute to soak in your rays. I want you to love me, but I know that you can't. Let me down easy and allow me to recant. You stabbed my heart deep with your proverbial lance. Just please, my only love, and give me one last dance. Oh, the poor simp just can't get over her, man. Can't get over her. That's a new word I learned, simp.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, where you're like a beta male.
Yeah.
A beta male. I don't know that one. Simp and cuck. Cuck is another one that I learned. I love those words.
They're great.
Cuck and simp, they're great. Fantastic words.
Most guys are simps and cucks.
Yeah, I'm not really either. What is it? What is a cuck exactly?
Technically, a cuck is somebody else who lets.
Lets other people bang his wife. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, guys, stick around. We're getting into the news after this one. Welcome to the Conscience YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, like this video, share this video with your friends, and go watch some more videos after you're done watching this one. There's lots of stuff going on this channel, like Tuesday Patreon shows, Wednesday Between the Bars podcast, Thursday, Friday Reaction Radio. Subscribe and enjoy the show. Have you ever wanted to learn more about Canadian news? This is the Ancient Millennials news segment of the show. We got Josh one day. I'm kind of doing this as a new video because I figured that the news section doesn't really go with the music section. It's going to be separate, so I'm going to edit these all up tonight. Yeah, man. So we got some terrible news. I don't know much. About it. All I know is that there's two young men, on the run in Canada right now, and they stabbed stabbed and murdered 10 or 12 people and injured like 15 or 17.
And they're brothers.
They're brothers, and they stab people. Fuck, dude. They fucking running around stabbing people. Oh, my God. Let's see. Let's watch the news, and we'll break it down.
This is in Saskatchewan.
Yeah, Saskatchewan.
The province has like 1 million people, and the biggest cities have like 100,000 people. The biggest cities out there are smaller
Saskatoon,
than the city. Yeah.
And
They're
Regina.
smaller than the city I live in, right? And most cities are like
I'm not sure how many people are in Regina.
5,000. Yeah, there might be a couple 100,000 in Regina. But I can't think it's under 300 for sure.
Yeah, I'm going to guess and say 250. Regina population 20. Wow, 258,955.
Oh, very good guess.
But still, that is also like right on the border of Alberta. This is like northeast coast, like fucking. I mean, Saskatchewan, Saskatoon. How many people in Saskatoon? Like the point we're trying to make.
100,000.
Yeah, point we're trying to make is that this is very, very unusual for Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
And as soon as I type in Saskatoon, oh man, population.
Yeah, all the news, right?
Yeah, from these fucking idiots. Actually, 2000. Oh, that's projected. 2022, 336,000 in Saskatoon. Yeah, totally.
Oh, they are growing. Their economy is growing quite big and quite quickly.
Robust. But you got to keep in mind, this did not happen in the city. Like 95% of the population lives in Regina and Saskatoon. Everything else is boonies.
Right. Flat boonies.
Yes. Have you ever drove through Saskatchewan?
No, I've seen pictures though, and there's like literally you can stand at one end of Saskatchewan and see the other end.
Yeah, I've driven from Winnipeg to Calgary in one day a couple times. When I was coming home to stay at your place, I did that when I was bombing home. Yeah. Whenever I've tried to make it from West Coast to East Coast as quickly as possible, I
there's nothing to
Paris.
Stop that.
No, there's nothing. But it's nice. It's nice, but it's you don't really need to see it. You don't really you see it once and you're good to go. I you know what? I love Brandon, Manitoba. I love Saskatoon. I've had good times in those cities. But my heart goes out to all of the all the people. It was on a reserve, dude.
Oh,
It was on. The slaughtering began on a native
I
reserve.
didn't even know that. Are these dudes natives? Or are they?
These dudes are natives, dude. So that's a whole different dynamic to how the news is going to present
Yes.
this information, right?
For sure.
Because I was talking to my dad about this morning, and my dad was saying, like, we last thing we want is for the First Nations people to feel like they aren't getting the notoriety that they should with such a terrible thing happening. Like
Right.
people dying on the reserve, that's a touchy topic because, you know, a lot of, especially when we're talking about residential schools and all the shit that's been going on with that. I'm just curious. I want to see, you know what? I want to see CNN because my dad said that CNN covered the story. And, you know, I mean, what do you, it's a terrible thing. It doesn't even matter that they're First Nations, but the fact that they are ties a whole racial element into it that I don't really know what's going to happen. What do you think is going to happen?
I think it just screams that these reservations are not doing well, right?
No, ours aren't up here. That's for sure.
That there's such hopelessness, despair, and mental illness that this
Untreated.
stuff is happening, right? It's not a situation of some, you know, white supremacist asshole going in there and trying to kill them. That would suck too, obviously, but
Terrible,
it's just so I don't know, it's so weird.
And it's weird, dude, because like I live in like small town First Nations land. Like there's more First Nations people.
Suicides. There's suicides on the reservations, but we haven't seen violence like this like ever before.
No, you don't. You don't hear about First Nation on First Nation violence too often. Of course, it happens, but I don't because there's not the inner city of these reserves. These reserves are private, dude. Like I live in like buttfuck North Island, BC. There's more First Nations here than white people.
Yeah.
And I know everybody because I work at the detox facility. So everyone's got an alcoholic uncle or an alcoholic brother or or a drug addict sister or whatever. Someone's connected because it's a very small community. So I kind of know all of the natives, right? But like, I used to drive this blind girl that I used to support. I used to drive her back to the reserve, like after she was done at the day program where she did stuff.
Right.
And me driving into the reserve, I got eyes, dude. And everybody knows me, and they all know who I am. Like these reservations are private, dude, and I don't know what's going on in these reservations, but obviously these two guys had something wrong with them.
Element too of you're the white guy trying to help.
Yeah, I know,
and they don't.
I know, dude. And you know what, dude? Know what's crazy? Not one of our staff are First Nations. Not one. All white people.
Right. So that kind of creates a bit of a
divide,
some sort of divide imbalance, right? Of, you know, white people are the helpers and natives are the sick people.
Yeah, helping people do something that we caused, you know?
Yeah.
Like reservations, what I mean, is that going to preserve culture? Is that, I mean, what is the point of these reservations?
I don't know. It's what they chose out of not many good options, but
I wonder what the options were when they were being decided how they could use their own land, how they could use their own fucking land.
That they don't get to use their own land. Yeah. Essentially, reservations or assimilation.
Yeah, that's fucked up. All right, well let's watch a news video on this.
Do you have a tattoo?
Do I have a new tattoo?
Yeah, the inside of that left arm.
Oh yeah, I got it all colored in. Or this arm.
Oh.
Nice. Yeah, I got the inside of my arm all colored in. The deer. I got the deer colored in. Okay. Let's I want to watch the intro to this full CBC segment, just the headlines, and then we're gonna get into some shorter videos.
Sanderson.
Yep.
His body was located outdoors in a heavily grassed area
So I think
in proximity to a house that was being examined.
So this is what they're talking about, how one of the dudes has been found dead already.
Really?
Like so these two brothers went on a murdering knifing spree, killed and stabbed a whole bunch of people, and then one of them's dead. Do you think maybe one of the brothers killed
Injuries,
the other?
not. Yeah, if it wasn't done by police,
It wasn't. Apparently, he was found.
then it has to be the brother.
So the brother must have killed him. So he'd be less. So it'd be less harder to trace. Maybe.
Usually in a situation like this, there's a leader and there's a follower.
Yeah.
There's a person who wouldn't do it without the other person leading and pressuring and coercing and controlling. Right?
Manipulating.
So what happened is, in my guess, this Damien guy was probably, sharing tons of regrets, saying we shouldn't have done this, we should turn ourselves in.
It says injuries are not self-inflicted.
Yeah, so it had to be the brother.
The brother must have killed his own brother. So I think he probably killed him so he could get away easier, so he could be more like
I think
his brother might have been a liability with guilt.
I think so. What's
Crazy.
the other brother's name?
I'm not sure. We'll find out in a second. Though.
I just seen the last name was Sanderson Brothers. I saw that a few times.
Yeah, Sanderson. Brothers.
I never saw Damien. I never saw the first name until this.
So yeah, I'm sure it's out there. We'll watch a couple videos on it. I just want to hear the rest of this news release.
We can confirm he has visible injuries. These injuries are not believed to be self-inflicted at this point.
Wow.
The exact cause of death will be determined in conjunction with the Saskatchewan Coroner's Office, with the date and time for that examination to be determined. Miles Sanderson, Damien's brother, may have sustained injuries. This has not been confirmed. But we do want the public to know this because there is a possibility he may seek medical attention.
Fuck.
Even if he is injured, it does not mean he is not still dangerous. Miles has a lengthy criminal record involving both persons and property crimes.
Okay.
Miles is facing 3 counts of first-degree murder and is wanted.
Only
We consider
Why only 3 counts of first-degree murder? Aren't like 10 people dead or something? That's fucked up.
Maybe the other counts are not first degree.
But I mean, obviously he has a bit of a track record, so it seems like Miles is kind of the ringleader of this whole situation. Killed his brother to shut him up because his brother started feeling guilty or something. So obviously a purebred psychopath.
Yeah, he probably hasn't been charged for his brother's death yet. And some of the other deaths could have been second-degree murder. So who knows? I don't know.
Yeah, it could have been like opportunistic, like went in to focus and kill this one person and someone else tried to help and they killed them too. Yeah. Crazy. Let's watch what else she says.
armed and dangerous. Do not approach him. If you know of his whereabouts,
He could be-
immediately call.
And that's the thing too,
911.
dude. Like here I am about 2,000 kilometers west of him, and here you are about 2,000 kilometers east of him. He can drive 1,000 kilometers in a day. No problem.
Yeah.
You know, so he could be on the island right now. He could be in Ontario right now. My guess is that he's heading west. My guess. Why would you go to Ontario where there's way more people who are going to see you? He's probably out in the bush somewhere. He's going north. He's going up to like Yukon area, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking Christ, that's so messed up. Oh boy. All right, let's try and watch a more condensed video, see if we get more information.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just look. Actually, hold on. Is that the only piece of news they have on it in the fucking headlines? They don't have any clips? All right, let's just keep on watching this.
I'm sure if you go to the homepage, you'll find something. I'm
on the news page right now.
Yeah, but go to the homepage.
What homepage?
YouTube homepage.
YouTube homepage. My homepage?
Yeah, click on that. Yeah. And literally scroll down a bit. So you have it.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
There.
We're going to take you live to Saskatchewan now, where the RCMP are updating the media after a deadly stabbing rampage yesterday. Let's listen in.
It was confirmed by Saskatchewan RCMP Forensic Investigation Section that the deceased is Damien Sanderson. His body was located outdoors in a heavily grassed area in proximity to a house that was being examined. We can confirm he has visible injuries. These injuries are not believed to be self-inflicted at this point. The exact cause of death will be determined in conjunction with the Saskatchewan Coroner's Office, with the date and time for that examination to be determined.
Fuck.
Miles Sanderson, Damien's brother, may have sustained injuries. This has not...
We've already seen that part.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. It sounds like they're being pretty close-lipped about what's actually going on.
Well, they're not going to say anything until they complete their investigation. Right?
What was that dude who dressed up as an RCMP officer and had a replica car and killed all those people in Nova Scotia?
Yeah, and there's still fallout from that happening.
Yeah.
Because there was like an inquiry into how they handled it, and the victims and the family of the victims are super angry because they believe the RCMP did not act nearly quick enough. They did not warn the public.
They weren't prepared for it, dude. Like
they didn't warn the public. There was a guy going. They knew there was a guy in an RCMP car going around killing people, and they didn't warn the public.
That's so messed up.
Yeah,
they probably went into shock. It's like they probably didn't even know how to fucking handle this situation. Like I think with the RCMP in Saskatchewan, they're just, it's Canada, dude. We don't deal with this shit too often. Like this happens once every 5 years. We get some, like you hear about someone getting shot or killed. You know, like it doesn't like how many homicides does Canada have per year? I'm curious.
I don't know. Toronto has a city like similar to like Baltimore, New York, Chicago, has like 10 a year. Chicago has 500 a year.
Yeah, that's insane. 743 homicides in Canada in 2020. Yeah. And that was an increase of 56 from the year before.
You can pick the two most violent cities in the States, and it would blow us out of the water.
Yeah. You need a suction, buddy?
I think I'm good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's a totally messed up situation. Our heart goes out to the people in Saskatchewan, and beware these dudes. Get a good look at them. Let's show their picture right now.
Well, there's just one guy now.
There's only one guy now.
Yeah, we got to show Miles.
Okay. All right. Well, all right. Well, let's. I mean, you can all see his picture. Look him up. It's the first thing that shows up on fucking here. Let me find him. Homicide.
Miles.
Canada. Yeah, Miles Sanderson. Miles Sanderson. Okay, so where is his picture?
That's crazy. It's been all over every video.
It's there. It is. Okay, so let me just share this here. That is the motherfucker on the left, I believe, is the one who is still alive, and this is his brother who is now deceased. So everybody be on the lookout for these cats, and stay away. Stay away from them.
Looking at those two, which one looks like a psycho? Which one looks like a pathetic loser?
Oh, this one is the psycho, dude.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's hardened. This guy's clean shaven, looks innocent, looks like he was just manipulated by his brother, but who knows, man?
But look how sad and pathetic he looks, too.
Yeah, he looks like he's sad, yeah.
Yeah.
Weird.
He's
okay.
Probably being controlled.
Yeah, I would say that's probably a good estimate. Let's get into the next news segment. You want to do that? I'm going to play some commercials so I know where to edit these things. Welcome to the Conscience YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, like this video, share this video with your friends, and go watch some more videos after you're done watching this one. There's lots of stuff going on this channel, like Tuesday Patreon shows, Wednesday Between the Bars podcast, Thursday, Friday Reaction Radio. Subscribe and enjoy the show. So that type of headline, you know, homicides, stabbings, that kind of steals the show on. Oh, we forgot to watch the CNN coverage too. But that kind of steals the show. But there is more stuff happening in the world that I think we should talk about. Okay, so judge grants Trump's request. Let's watch some Trump news.
A federal judge has authorized the appointment of a special master to review those documents that were seized from former President Donald Trump's home. Now, this is a move that has been sought by Trump's lawyers after the FBI found classified documents.
What do you think Trump took?
I don't know if it matters too much. From my understanding, I was listening to an expert on the matter, and they said that quite often presidents will take something.
Yeah, like memorabilia, right? Memorabilia.
But they'll take classified documents too. And they'll ask, the White House may ask for them back, and usually the former president
Gives them back.
Complies, right? But Trump wasn't complying. So
as he never does.
You know me. I'm not. I don't have Trump derangement syndrome. I don't hate him just because. Well, just because I will criticize what I think he's done wrong, and I'll give him credit for what I think he's done right. And I think, I think he kind of brought this upon himself by
he did.
By not working with the people
the investigators. And this was like 8 months.
Yeah, they wanted the files back for months and months, and he wouldn't give them back. Now, whether or not, let's say the White House was kind of being particularly dickish. Like, dude, those are still classified documents that you're not supposed to have.
Yeah, who cares what it is?
You just gotta give it up, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
maybe he still thinks he's president, dude. That's his problem. Is he? You know, do you think he's going to run? Do you think he's going to run for president? 2024. I think DeSantis is going to run.
I don't know.
And do you think it's going to be the same melange of Democrats like Beto O'Rourke, Bernie Sanders, Elizabeth Warren, all those people running up for the Democrats? Or who do you think is going to run for Democrat? I think maybe Joe Biden will run again for Democrat because he's so easy to control.
Well, he's really losing it.
He is really losing
I don't know. I think it'll be Kamala Harris, actually.
Oh, yeah, you think so?
I do think so, yeah.
I don't really know much about her. Is she liked in the States, or she appreciated it? Or I don't know what she's done. Has she done anything?
She hasn't done anything, really.
Okay. I know nothing about that whole situation. I just see the headlines.
I think that's the idea, is that she hasn't really come under fire too much.
Yeah, I haven't heard any bad things about her.
Right, so, yeah.
So who knows? She's kind of staying under the radar a little bit, which is smart.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know. Do you think she'd make a good president, or what?
No.
No? Do you think Ron DeSantis would make a good president?
Yes.
I think he'd be financially beneficial. I don't know how socially sympathetic he'd be to certain people, but and that's important, dude. You gotta show sympathy and empathy. You have to as the leader. You have to. You have to be a fucking controlled psycho, dude. You have to like be totally in control of your rage and be a monster and then learn how to control it. That's what you need.
That's what Jordan Peterson says.
Oh, really? Jordan Peterson says that?
Yeah.
You have to be a monster.
You have to be capable of being a monster, but also control it.
Yeah, you have to control it. You have to have self-control, 100%. Jordan Peterson. Yeah, that's another guy who's going to be sometime in the headlines that we should cover.
For sure. He'll be in there again, for sure.
Yeah, I like him. He's an animal. Smart as hell. Okay, let's watch this video again. Let's see what else here. The Trump grants requests to review documents. Okay.
In that Florida state last month. CBC's Kyle Bax has been tracking that story for us from Washington. Kyle, what do we know at this point?
Well, Trump is getting his wish. A federal judge just in the last hour appointing what's called a special master. Essentially, it's an independent third party
there's
to
Damien
oversee
Sanderson.
parts of the investigation. Trump is under investigation.
Okay, everybody, our last news story. Here it is. Wow, this is okay. Suspects Damien Sanderson. Damien is passed away. Miles Sanderson may be traveling in a black Nissan Rogue, Saskatchewan license plate 119 MPI. 119 MPI. Saskatchewan Nissan Rogue. Watch out.
By the U.S. Justice Department for having classified government documents at his Florida residence. Trump's team wanted this special master to look over what the FBI had all seized from his property last month and return any unrelated items. The Justice Department had argued this was unnecessary and would only slow down its investigation. And they're right. In the ruling, the federal judge specifically orders Justice Department criminal investigators to halt their work. They can't continue reviewing the records seized from Trump's residence until a review by this special master is completed. This is a victory for Trump. Not entirely surprising, considering the judge was appointed by Trump and had hinted she was leaning towards this decision. Federal prosecutors will have an opportunity to appeal this decision. We have yet to hear anything from the judge.
Trump hired a bunch of judges, dude.
Yeah, but
it's like he knew this was going to happen, you know?
Yeah, the person who signed the warrant, though, has always been a Trump enemy, right?
Right.
So that's how it works.
It's crazy. So
it's on one
but is
side
that not, Josh, is that not fascism? Like aggression and anger towards your political opponents and aggression and violence typically?
Yeah.
Like, but I mean, what fuck, man? The States is fucked. Like, for example, I was talking, Amanda is one of my Patreon Gold members. She's from New Zealand. And like in Canada, we find it kind of offensive to ask about your political ideas, you know? Right. Like that's not something you talk about. You don't talk about that openly. You keep that private. That's your own fucking business. Whereas the United States is like hyper exposing different ideologies, which are like such a to perfectly align with a left leaning ideology or to perfectly align with a right leaning ideology. That's like a fraction of a percent of people because everybody is a little bit of both, man. Deep down inside your heart, when you're not bullshitting people and just trying to be some fucking saint, which is what a lot of people do in public. They totally bullshit everybody and they just put on this mask. When you're real and you cut away everything, everybody has left-wing feelings and right-wing feelings. It's just how it is. You know, like I guarantee you, Ben Shapiro's thought a trans man is hot or a trans woman is hot one time. I guarantee it. I guarantee you that Cenk Uygur has, wanted to make money off his business and be a capitalist and be a little right leaning and have less taxes. You know, I'm sure it's all fucking a big fucking scene, man. It's all a big fucking story. And the way people interact 100%. In public and on TV is not exactly how they think. When you talk about how people really think, everyone's got a little bit of both sides in them, for sure. That's how I feel.
I definitely agree. Most people, you can't just slot them into one.
No, I don't fit into conservative or liberal, dude. I'm way too complicated. I'm way more advanced than that. The way I look at it, I'm not so simple. You know, I'm not so ignorant. You know, it's ignorance. If you're fully aligned on the way the news presents one leaning of ideology, then you are so ignorant to other people's point of views.
Well, you're essentially a part of a cult because you believe your side can do no wrong. You're brainwashed into thinking that your side is good and virtuous, and the other.
And that goes for conservatives and liberals, dude. You know, I'd say I'm probably right of center.
Both sides. Yeah.
You know, I'm probably right of center, but center. I'd say I used to be left of center, but now because people have moved so far left, I look like I'm right of center, but I'm really not. I'm just an old school blue dog liberal, right? Crazy. Okay, let's watch the rest of.
Oh.
What? Oh, you want to watch the rest of this video? No, that's good. We don't need to watch.
Yeah, let's watch the rest.
Oh, I already got rid of it.
Okay, cool.
What about?
I want to talk about McWilkie's, and I want to talk about a little bit more about your YouTube page.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll spend the last 10 minutes talking about that. Okay, so let's do some commercials, and then I'll come back and we'll tell you about what's going on in my life. Okay, we'll do a little conscience exclusive coming up. Welcome to the Conscience YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, like this video, share this video with your friends, and go watch some more videos after you're done watching this one. There's lots of stuff going on this channel, like Tuesday Patreon shows, Wednesday Between the Bars podcast, Thursday, Friday Reaction Radio. Subscribe and enjoy the show. That video is a little loud, isn't it? I should redo that. Did it sound okay, or was it too loud?
It's definitely
Aggressive?
louder than you're talking now.
Okay, so I should probably change it then. Okay, I'll do that tomorrow. But okay, so what's going on in my world? Okay. So we'll talk about Mick Wilkie's first, and then we'll talk about the YouTube suspension second. So Mick Wilkie's is a food trailer that me and my wife are buying and going to operate. Right now we're working on getting the funding for the trailer. Once we got that, we already got a spot to keep it. We a spot to operate. We got everything we need. We got electricity. We got water. We got sewer. We have big gas tanks in the back of the trailer that we can get refilled for the fryer and the flat grill. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna do Pacifically caught, North Island caught cod and chips. We're gonna do fish and chips. We're gonna do homemade French fries, poutines, homemade burgers, and we're going to have a little dining area outside of the food trailer, and we're going to try and make 50 grand a year. We can probably, with our business plan the way it looks, and my business guy, what do you call those guys? Business analyst or whatever, business marketing, whatever the fuck he is. He says that we're going to make more. He thinks we're going to make more than my projected sales. Nice. My projected sales showed us paying everybody the part-time worker, paying them. And we're still going to make about 50 to 60 grand. So, if we do well and we go past our profits our trajectory of profits, then we could be making $70,000-$80,000 a year off of a fucking food trailer, right? So that's sick. So the trailer is down in Coombs, which is by Nanaimo, so it's about 5 hours away. So it's not even that far away.
Oh, 5 hours.
Well, 5 hours is nothing when you live where I live. Like, we got to drive 2.5 hours to the nearest Walmart.
Right. So are you going to move closer? Or are you going to?
Oh yeah, no. We're bringing the trailer up here.
Oh, it's right now.
Yeah, right now it's operating. It's operating right now down island, in this little town called Coombs outside of Nanaimo. It's actually functional and operating right now. So I know that everything. So I know that everything works, which is nice. And it's got brand new Vulcan 2 fryers, flat grill, nice. Fridges, dress table, freezers, water, fire suppression system, awesome. Small little water heater. So now all I got to do is I've registered the name McWilkie's Fast Food. So we're a registered sole proprietorship. And then we have to get the money for the trailer. Then we have to get a business license. And I have to get my food inspection. Then I have to get my health and safety inspection. Then I have to get my fucking regulation inspection. Then I gotta get a fucking electricity inspection. All the fucking little loopholes that I have to jump through. Dude, it is impossible. Like, if you don't have serious time and serious patience, you are not going to open up your own business. They make you jump through. There's so many regulations, so many hoops that I got to jump through. It is such bullshit, dude. It is such bullshit. You gotta have
insurance too, right?
Yeah, I gotta have insurance on the trailer. Yep, and on the business. Yep.
Yeah,
because it's a big mess.
In the this is never going to happen, but if somebody gets a raw burger and they get food poisoning, right?
Oh,
they can sue, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I gotta have that kind of insurance. I'm not gonna fuck around. I'm a really, health and safety is a big, I cook really clean. I'm really immaculate with the way I cook. A lot of times.
No, I've seen you cook. I know that for sure.
And the reasons why I usually hated restaurants is because some of the other cooks are fucking slobs, bro.
Yeah.
And I can't operate like that. I'm too OCD.
Nice.
So there's that. So there's McWilkie's. That's going right now. That's going to happen. And
when do
then
you expect to open?
October 1st, if everything goes perfectly, which I
No
doubt
way,
everything.
that quickly?
Yep, I'm planning on having the money by the 15th, getting the trailer on the 22nd, and opening on the 1st, if possible.
That's awesome.
But no, the government regulations are gonna hold me back, dude.
Yeah.
Because there's all these inspections that I got to get done, and all these things that I got to get done. But the business is registered. We're working on the money for the trailer. The location is secured, so everything's going. And now I just gotta go through the motions and make it happen.
Nice.
So as far as YouTube suspension goes, okay. So I don't even want to talk about it really directly, but there was a video that it was a chop up. So there's still that in some other video. There's still that clip. I don't know which one it is, but
I
there's
know.
still
I
that.
was searching your channel for it. And
I don't know where
couldn't find it.
I don't know where it is. So I might end up getting another strike whenever they find that. Hopefully it's not for 90 days. I jokingly, it was all slander. I said that the coffee cures a disease that we've all been dealing with for the last 3 years, but obviously that's not true. It was satire, and they suspended me for a week for satire. Okay, they have rules and regulations. Not everybody gets jokes. Not everybody's smart enough to realize that I'm just joking. I get it. Okay, it's ridiculous, but I get it. And so they suspended me for a week. They gave me the YouTube strike on the 26th. I got the email saying that I got the strike and I need to acknowledge the strike. So I acknowledged it and appealed it, and all on the 26th. And they said they rejected my appeal. So then on Sunday, I'm like, why isn't my YouTube channel unbanned yet? So I messaged customer service and I said, listen, this strike happened on the 26th. It's been a week. I'm supposed to be live on Friday. Why hasn't this been lifted yet? And they said, oh, well, you acknowledged your strike on the 29th, according to our systems. And I said, no, I acknowledged it on the 26th. It should be Friday, not Monday. And they said, okay, well, send us some proof. So I sent them a picture. And sure enough, they got the picture. They realized I was telling the truth. And they reinstated my account late last night. And now I got one strike on my account until like November 23rd. Right. And then after that, I'll be strike free. So, and, I've heard from friends and fans that a lot of YouTubers go through this, man. It's almost kind of like I
got a strike.
Did you?
Yeah, I appealed it and I won, but
you did.
It's a stressful situation. And
it sucked, man, because I got people who rely on me for their entertainment.
Yeah.
And it really put, and it cost me $600 worth of fucking money that I lost. So, but I just felt more for my fans and my friends that watch the show, because we were out for a whole week and a half, bro. A week and a half. We're back now. And we got a full week this week. Today is us. Nice. Tomorrow is Patreon Tuesday.
Millennials are back, baby.
Yeah. Wednesday is my new show, which is called Between the Bars. There's 5 of us on screen, and we're going to dissect bars. No music, straight up podcast, just going through lyrics. This Wednesday we're doing NOS, one mic, and then on Thursday and Friday I got Ration Radio. So it's a busy week. We're back. I guess we'll end it there, eh?
Sounds good, brother.
All right, bro. I'm glad we're back. I love this new format. We'll do Elite Bata at the start until we find something different, and then we'll figure it out. We'll kind of adapt as we go.
Yeah.
But the Canadian news is a nice touch, because I like getting your insight on stuff like this.
Yeah, I like it too.
All right, everybody. Peace out. We'll see you next week.